Today is 21st December, market open negative but managed to find tractions and move up. Eventually up 6.83113. Volume is above average. Over the last few sessions, we see a series of overlapping bars. Market is actually stuck in trailing range. Notice the drop off in the volume as well. On the bigger pictures, it's actually consolidating. It's quite evident from the crisscrossing of the moving average. Our immediate resistance is actually at this level, tested on several occasions. This is at 3140. Support is at 3090, and this was tested today. The more significant support is at 3150. Now let's take a look at the US market. This is S&P 500, very strong rally, managed to break through the resistance. And at this level here, we see some reactions. The fact that we reject the high, we're likely to see further weakness from here. It's very normal. This is extremely strong move, and early traders would tend to take profit. If you take a look at the daily charts, you can see this wide range reversal bar, so we do expect further downside. But market remembers never straight in a straight line, so it remains strong, but we do experience short-term weakness. We see similar behaviors in Nasdaq as well. Very strong rally, and it broke through the resistance and currently trading a topping tail. So again, we're likely to see pullback, but it's important that this support here hold at about 14,500. Ten-year Treasury remain very directional. This is quite evident from the 1326 is actually sloping downwards, and it's actually running parallelly. So this is an indication of strong trend. So we may see further weakness. This is your Brent crude. Mentioned previously that we have a support at about $71, and we see a bounce. In fact, it's trading within the bearish channel, and the last session it tests the upper channels with a rejection of high, likely to see a pullback from here. Now we all notice that there's a gap here. This gap is also a form of resistance. So there's a confluence between the upper channel line as well as this gap. And this offers very strong resistance to upward move. Now the behavior of the Brent crude is more likely influenced by geopolitical event. And if the Red Sea crisis is not resolved, we may see it actually moving up. So this is something likely to be volatile. Let's take a look at some of the stock we'll be discussing. This is iFast. This is the strongest stock in recent weeks, and obviously here the stock succumbs to selling. We do have a wide range reversal bars after a series of small body, and this is repeated over here. Breaking this low will be negative on the short term. This low here is 776. Now we do have technical supports in the form of 50 days moving average, but they do sufficient room if you wish to short the stocks, but just have to take note of this level here. So this is likely a hit and run trades for short. Capital call appear to be quite resilient. We have a strong move today, but unfortunately the volume is actually not high. Whatever the case, this appeared to be a very important levels to watch. This resistance level here at about 691. This is Capital Corp trading a series of small bars. Again, I'll prefer if you can just hang in there. This consolidates with small range bar. That will be good developments, but it is important to just watch to see whether you can take out this recent high here about 523. Venture. Inching upwards after this wide range reversal bar. Over here we do see sign of weakness, and this is also again sign of weakness, followed by this very sharp downward move on extremely high volume. So there was too much selling, and finished to recover the next day, and right now trading a series of small bar. very much repeating this is what we have seen here, but I'd like to see what happened, and perhaps we can take a look. We can look for setups from this recent high here, and look for opportunity to actually trade on the long side. Among the tech stock, Franken is a better bet. Stock trading a doji today. This is a contraction setup. Bar high here is at 134. STAX is consolidating. Alright, and I'd like to see what happens, but by and large this is much stronger than many stocks. I would like to see what happens after the consolidations, and if we break on the upside we can actually take the trades. This is Genting. Again, after the sharp run-ups, experiencing pullback right now, it may well consolidate, and again we'd like to see what happens. This appears to be a resistance level to watch out for. At about 995, $1 is a psychological resistance, so those are the levels to look out for. In recent days, we see very strong move in the PPE manufacturer. This is Mentec. Very strong upward move, and to manage to bash through this resistance, significant resistance at 20.5, and followed by this pullback. Is actually at that level right now. Now the fact we have a deep retracement like this is more likely to actually experience a couple of wild swing and trade sideways. If you take a close look, this is a level that was just very significant. It is important if you can hold above this level, about 20.5. Same for UG Healthcare. Very strong rally, but it's not sustaining, and right now experiencing pullback. Technically, we do have a big dipper setup. 2-bar cutback high here is 205, but I don't think it's likely to perform that soon. Now, Riverstone appears to be more resilient. Now, unlike the two previous stocks, these are penny stocks. Riverstone is actually a slightly mid-price stocks. Now, for penny stocks, you tend to have more volatile swing. At this point in time here, we have a contraction setup. Bar high here is at 74 cents. So again, if you can trade sideways closer to daylight, that will be generally healthy.